Hey, what is up, all y'all good people? It is Kimberly Bryant with the Pop Culture Green Room. Yes, I'm late. I'm later than I expected. It's because, fortunately, I've got a sick dog. Lucy's 14 years old, so she's she's up there, so she's not doing so great. So I had to like wait for her to taper down some. I had to give her some medication, so hopefully she'll sleep. I had to wait for her to like relax, calm down, and sleep. But I want to keep her in the same room that I'm in. I don't want to have her far away because I want to be able to keep my eyes on her. But anyway, I hope y'all are doing awesome. And okay, not a whole lot going on, but actually something that acts because yesterday, not yesterday, Tuesday, the whole thing my big topic was I was talking about ages and age gaps. And so actually leading into this episode, podcast episode, it's almost like a part two in a way of age gaps and age differences and how we feel about them because suddenly Courtney Stodden popped up in the news. So she was featured on it's this series, it's on ABC. It's ABC Impact. I don't remember the name of the exact episode. I can look it up. Let's see here. Actually, I can. And let me go ahead and share my screen. And while I'm at it, y'all, like, thank y'all so much for the love and the support. And please don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and share. And we also have like in our link, in our bios for if you want to buy us a coffee. That'd be cool too. So let me share this here. Okay. So this was actually made some content about this yesterday. This is according to TMZ. Courtney Stodden considered suicide because of cyberbullying by celebs, including Chrissy Teigen. Okay, so I want to say I heard about that part targeted by Chrissy specifically. I do know that at one point Chrissy was like going through like a whole lot of like craziness or whatever. And but I do know that she had since apologized for, but I was really surprised. So the things that she said, here we go. It was that's right. Okay. It was the ABC News documentary. It's called Impact Nightline. Okay, this one was called Confessions of a Child Bride. So I haven't watched it yet. I believe it came out yesterday. So I'm definitely going to look at it. And as you can see, both of those women, that's yeah. Um, and Stodden mentions Tegan, who posted multiple times on social media that she hated Courtney and even said her fantasy was for Stodden to take a dirt nap. What bothers me so much about this is Courtney was a child. She was literally a child bride, as that headline states. I don't know what the wherewithal was with her parents. I don't know if she had a relationship with her dad if he was around. I do know her mom I believe like was the one who like consented to that, like to let that relationship happen and the marriage. But it's so wild to me that I just can't imagine like why would you sit there and you bully and pick on a child and someone who was just I mean she was the victim of a predator. That's what it comes down to. And now it looks like more women are coming forward that whenever they were children, that they had issues with him. So it's wild. It's I mean, oh my God. It's insane. But I definitely feel for her. And she's strong. I love the fact that she is coming out and she's speaking out about what she went through. She said she considered suicide. And that's just like, I mean, like what the hell, people? Like we've gotta get it together. Like we just it sucks. People suck. And it's just it's not cool, not fun at all. But, I like the fact that she's bouncing back because she's 30 now. She's 30 years old, so I mean, like, she's letting this be her platform, and good for her. I'm glad. I really do. I hope she does well and things do get better. But yeah, it was just interesting how, like I said, just the other day, my topic is he's 72 years old and his girlfriend, fiance, whatever she is right now, Jordan Hudson, I believe she's 24 years old. So there's that huge age gap there. And it's like you try to make sense of it. To me, it's just I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't go there personally. It's just no, I couldn't. But I mean, Courtney was a child, so there was just a huge stark difference between that. And I mean, this dude was just a straight up predator. And I saw that there was some letters that were posted. She did share on her Instagram. I didn't get a chance to look at them. I will sit down as soon as I get a minute and take a look, but oh my God. It is. Yeah, that is something else. Let's see here. What else do we have going on in the entertainment news sector? I don't know about y'all, but this week has been flying by pretty rapidly. But oh, that's what it was. This is from what my friend Patrick. He is one of my good friends from college. I was asking about different topics and everything, and this was actually caught my eye too. He mentioned Sean Lowe being attacked by his dog. Not it's it was not like just like one like attack. It was multiple. So let's see here. I really didn't want to see like anything too graphic, but I'll just bring up this article here. They said it was squirting blood everywhere. So it was okay. He was attacked 3 times by the dog. I know it was a boxer. Let's see here. Maybe I'll play this video. Let's see here. A little clip. Let's see if it'll let me.
I knew that I wasn't in good health. Then one day I went to get my blood work done and the results were not good. I was potentially going to take time away from me with my children. I did try a GLP-1 once before, but there was no support. Mochi taught me I was capable of living a healthy life. I'm just really happy that my kids get to grow up with a mom who can do things with them. With Mochi Health, I've lost 60 pounds and they're giving me the tools to win.
Okay, y'all saw.
Check out Joy Mochi.
Okay. Let's see.
Mochi.com.
Hey, everybody. So I guess you could say our family has been through something pretty traumatic over the weekend. So on Thursday, I was having some friends of mine over to barbecue. Catherine took the kids to the mall, and we're just barbecuing here on my patio. And it was a really nice night. So I had the doors and windows open, and some of the smoke from the barbecue started to drift inside, and our smoke alarm started going off. And so I grab a dish rag, and I'm going over to waft the smoke away from the smoke alarm because the siren was insanely loud. And as I'm holding the dish rag, Moose comes up and like bites it and kind of nips my finger really aggressively, which is something that he does not do. So, I kind of gave him a no, Moose. And again, the siren's just blaring. And then he goes and starts to bite my feet. And like, he's kind of done this before. Like if you have a herding dog, you're probably familiar with this, where they kind of nip the heels, but he never really bites. Well, he was biting my feet so hard, he actually put holes in my shoes, and it was hurting my feet. So at this point, again, there's so much chaos going on with the alarm going off. I give him like a very stern, like, Moose, no, no. And it was right about that moment where he shows his teeth at me and just attacks me. And I don't mean like bite and run off like a lot of.
It's a little bit longer than I didn't even look to see how long it was before I played it. So I apologize. So it's a little bit longer than what I expected it to be, but you get the gist of it. So, all right. So I will bounce out of that. Yeah, but apparently, so he's hurt. I don't know if I don't know what the whereabouts are of the dog. Let's see here. But that was insane. But what it reminded me of, because I never saw her images though, but Bronwyn on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, I know that she was attacked by a dog in a park. Was it a boxer? I don't know if it was a boxer. I know that she owns boxers, but she was it was at a dog park, but she had some very vicious marks. But oh yeah, but okay, looks like Moose is going back to the shelter, so that's the dog's name. So yeah, that I saw that all over the place and I was like, oh, okay, let's see here. let's tap in and cover that one. Let me stop sharing really quickly. But yeah, but like I said, I was talking about, I was going through like the age gaps and talking about like the age differences of people. And then that whole thing came with Courtney Stodden. And I was like, okay, that's insane. But speaking of age gaps, I was going to talk about my other favorite couple, Alec and Hilaria Baldwin. Okay, I say favorite couple. I do pretty much I say it loosely, but then I think I actually like I'm intrigued. I'm just really intrigued by that relationship. And there was actually footage that popped up. They were on a red carpet event it was for Planet Hollywood. And she basically like, oh hush, hush, whenever the cameras go off, you be quiet, you stop. And then it was, I mean, just like undermined him and belittled him. It was just so wild because it's like, I was listening to Juicy Scoop this morning on my drive to Baton Rouge, and I'm listening, and Heather McDonald, like, she brought up a good point. She was like, "This is Alex's career, like this whole, and like you're telling him, it was crazy, but it was like it was. I thought actually, I really did think that whole little activity, not act, whatever it was that happened, the whole little incident, I thought it actually made for good TV. Hey, made for good clicks and likes because it caught my attention. I mean, maybe was it staged? Maybe it was. I don't know. All I know is that, which is really funny because I remember all the incidences that Alec Baldwin did have in the past with the paparazzi. I was never a fan, not really a fan, but I get it. I understand. They could be intrusive, and it's like, and I remember that time where he quit Hollywood and then he came back. And I want to say 30 Rock actually did an episode. I want to say they did an episode about that. Like they kind of was. I have to look back at it. That was a really good show. Oh my gosh, like all these memories are coming back. But anyway, of course, he's what, 66 now. Um, she is what, Hilaria is 40. I don't know, but however it is, it's like he's doing all these things that he wouldn't have done before in the past because obviously they've got what, 7 kids? He's got 8 kids total, I believe. So that's like a lot of children. That's whew, yeah, that's some craziness. All right, let's see what else is going on. Let's see. That was the other thing. I actually had to make a post about that because, of course, I mean, am I surprised? No, I'm really not. But Conor McGregor is running for president. It says running for fucking president because that's how he sounds when he talks. And of course, which I really thought about, which is true, and a friend of mine had um mentioned to me. My friend Nadine had actually. She's like, this is somebody else is also um accused of essay. I have to watch how I say things on YouTube because I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, I was like, okay. I mean, yeah, I mean everybody, it looks like everybody can do whatever they want now. Like it's like credentials don't matter. It's like who gives a fuck about credentials anymore, right? That's where we are, right? Looks like that's where we are right now. And that's why it's kind of like I'm so proud of my education. I am. I'm very proud of it. And I love the fact that I have it. And it's something that no one can take away from me. But if I ever had kids, I definitely wouldn't force them to go to school, to college. I would just tell them to do whatever it is they want to do, and that makes them happy and content. Funny enough, I actually am using my degree now because my degree is it's actually in bachelor's. I have a bachelor's. It's in mass communications, broadcast, and journalism. And Blair's is in organizational communications. So it's like we kind of work, yeah, pretty much it works hand in hand. I did like the on air, front facing talent things for our college uh television station. But that was like so many years ago. That was a long time ago. And Blair did the radio stuff, but and here we are. So I don't even know how I got on that subject. I don't know. It's kind of late. Actually, well, it's not that late. It's 8:52. So it's to me, it's semi early. And what else do we have going on? And these just that quickly, I'm tired of talking about Conor McGregor running for president. Oh, now let me be specific. That was Ireland. running for president in Ireland, not the United States. So I had to clarify that. And okay, so apparently this is just in already. So let's see. Blake Lively. Baldoni's breaking the law by suing me. Good Lord. I'm actually kind of tired of this because it's so drawn out. But I figured that this is how it was going to be. But it's not looking good for you, Blake. Like I haven't been breaking it down like I suggested to people. Like go check out Donna Bowling. She's and um Zach Peter because they're doing like really great recaps and follow throughs and all that other good stuff. Like they're doing all the deep dives. They're doing all the work that you need to know and have all the information on this ends with us drama with the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, Ryan Reynolds. They know all of it. And I've been sending my friends and told them because they were asking me all about it. And I was like, I don't have the capacity and the time to deal with it, but I told them where to go. So yeah, y'all should go over there and go check it out. And what was the other thing I was you know what? Let me just get my notes pulled up here because it's like I had a whole little outline. Well, okay, it is Thursday. Let's see here. So Thursdays. Thursdays are Southern Charm and Southern Hospitality nights for me. So usually that's what I'm doing. This season, I'm caught up right now on Southern Charm. I had to go back and get caught up on it. Um, I don't want to say it's a little bit all over the place because it really isn't right now at this time. It's just it is it's literally about who's hooking up with who or who's doing what or who said what. Oh wait, maybe that's what all those reality shows are about. That's what they all are dealing with. I don't know. I feel like something's missing. Something was just really missing. I miss Olivia on Southern Charm. I wish that she was back, but they, for whatever reason, they didn't bring her back. Actually, no. I think they wanted her to have some time out and away from the show, but since her brother had passed away, I think that was some of it. I think that may have had a lot to do with it. Not sure. Don't quote me on that. But a Southern hospitality, if you were sleeping on it, do not get into it, and I would definitely go ahead and get caught up on it. Even start binge watching it. Start from season 1 because that show is so good. The cast, like, they're real and they're raw, and I love it. And it's like they don't care what anybody says and what they think, and it's like it's who they are, and I love these kids. Like, they're so awesome, and they're so much fun. So, I mean, that's where I think that Bravo really hit the jackpot with them because and the great thing is too, it's like they're not like overly produced. I think if anyone who's self-producing themselves like the most, it's probably I would say is probably Emmy and Will. Emmy, I feel for her, and that girl just I hope that she she really takes a step back and looks at that whole relationship because he's checked out. He's been checked out a long time ago, and for whatever reason, he's being a coward and he can't tell you that. So I don't know where things stand right now, but for me watching this, and then the reunion's coming up, and it looks like he didn't even sit on a stage to support you for the reunion. He was there, but couldn't even go there to like support you, defend you, but you were defending him. I don't know. I don't like any of it. Oh, oh my gosh. So, mm-mm. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Alrighty. And as I said, I was recapping season 3 with White Lotus, and I cannot get into it. It's starting to kind of pick up a little bit more momentum, but not I'm still not really getting into it. It's been predictable for me. And I am gonna like spoil it a little bit, but of course it's like the two brothers, they end up making out with each other when they get drunk with the two women. It's like at the end already I pretty much saw that part coming because the way they were all setting all that up. I'm just waiting. I want to see Zion. I don't know how old he is, but he's a really good he's young. He's good looking. That guy who plays Zion, let me look and see really quickly. But I was like, he is a beautiful man. Let's see here. is I on? On Wait, let us see. There we go. And I actually looked him up recently, but I don't have that. Yeah, I did. I had to because when I was recapping it, let's see here. Nicola, okay, Duvernay. Nicholas Duvernay, that's his name. Okay, so let's see. What do we know about him? Actually, let's see here. I could probably share my. I'm not gonna worry about it because I'm just gonna be really quick. Cover. Let's see. Oh, dude, what about you? What about you? Um, okay, I'm not really finding a whole lot. Let's see, Wikipedia. Maybe there's something on Wikipedia. Okay, let's see. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying. I'm curious about this guy. He is. Uh. Oh, he's on his show Bel Air. Okay, I don't watch it. That's why I didn't know that. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, I don't know much about him, but that's what I see. Okay, there's an IMDb. Mm, this is always a good place too. He is a good-looking dude. Let's see. And a baby, like I figured. Okay, he's really young. He's 1999. So that makes him June 10th, 1999. Let's see here. I am not a math person. Kim does not shout out numbers, and she doesn't do math like off the top of her head like everybody else does. Nope, she does not. She reads and she writes. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out how old this dude is. There we go. Well, I'm looking up some other facts about. I'm trying to look up some other facts about him to be honest, because I don't know. Mm, um, Season 1 Bel Air. Is that show even still out? I don't even know if it still exists. Not still exists, but if it's still like, well, if it's still, yeah, if it's still being made, is really what um, yeah. Let's see. Uh, uh, okay, so he's like 25 years old. Yeah, baby. Yeah, he's a baby. It's always get weirded out, but actually, I'll share my screen so y'all can see what he looks like. Not that y'all asked, but let me. He's very good looking. I just feel weird saying that about guys that I see. That's him. That's him. So he's on this season of White Lotus, and he's on the very first episode. And you hear his voice throughout the other episodes. But that's really what I'm waiting for. That's the main reason why I'm still watching it because I'm and of course I want to see what happens, but I just gave up on recapping it. And not only that, but it's especially when you're new at podcasting. I've only been doing this for really, we our podcast is what it's 2 years old. It's a little over 2 years old. But like recapping a whole show is by yourself is it's a little tough when you haven't done it in a while. But uh and then one that you're just kind of like not really feeling it too much is just kind of like a drag. But however, if it was like I I could have picked like a reality show and I could have definitely done that and held on to my own. But I like reality TV a lot. I think it's really because it's like I study people's personalities, and I think that's what I like about it because you get to sit there and you unpack, and that's the other reason why I like Alec Baldwin and why I like watching them so much and hilarious because I just feel like I just unpack a lot. I'm just really curious. I want to know like what made her want to um like speak with a fake Spanish accent. That's what I want to know. Like what was the reasoning behind that? But the weird thing is I actually found myself trying to make up excuses for like, I was trying to say, "Well, maybe she lived out there for a while, and it just kinda, like, developed," and I don't know, and then nothing made sense, so but there's that, though. But that's the one thing about me, though. I was actually telling my friend Amy this today, one of my new girlfriends. Oh, hey, Amy. Shout out Amy. She's super awesome. I was having lunch with her today, and, we were talking about how, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, sorry, y'all. I forgot. I lost the train of thought. I'll circle back to it, but I forgot what it was. It was a cool conversation. However, I had a great lunch with my friend Amy, and it was something I was about to talk to you on this episode, and I don't remember what it was or pertaining to however it is. Um, more news, anything else that's going on? Let's see here. Flash going through 'cause I really didn't have a whole lot planned. I just only had like 3 like headlines that I had picked from. Let's see here. Let's go. Let's see. Alrighty. Yeah, not a whole lot. That's kind of like where I was. But what I'm starting to do now is just kind of like ask around and asking people like what do they want to see or like what they want to hear about. Actually, I've got planned. I'm working on a bit of a deep dive on the Tate brothers, Andrew and Tristan Tate, because I just um I'm curious. Like I want to, and really what made me want to do that was because the fact that I was fascinated. Um, I was like fascinated by the fact that James Kennedy was hanging out with James Kennedy, who's on Vanderpump Rules, and that he met them at it was the show. I want to say it was like in Vegas or something like that. He met him at a show and apparently was like kissing their asses and stuff, whatever, and da da. Like was like, oh, y'all are awesome, y'all are the shit, whatever it was that he was saying, and then of course fans of Vanderpump Rules or maybe not fans, um, got wind of it and it was all over social media. And then so James tried to backtrack and say like he didn't know who they were. And then it was like, oh no, that dude, oh, he knew who we were. And it was, yeah, it just kind of got wild from there. And it's like they embarrassed him. And then after that, it's kind of like, so these disgusting guys are just bashing another guy who's disgusting, so they're just trying to see who's more disgusting. I don't know. That's what it to me. That was just my personal opinion, but so that's been crazy, and I know what else is going on at reality TV. Real Housewives of Atlanta has started. Um, watching that, and it feels almost like I said before. To me, it feels like a reboot, but I'm here for it. I actually like it. I just want to get down to the nitty gritty, and I just wish we can kind of like fast forward some episodes to because I'm impatient like that though. I'm very impatient. I just want to see what's going on. I want to see what happens. But we already know that Kenya's going to leave, but she gets fired. But I just want to know all the details to that whole story about what happened. 'Cause that was crazy. Because apparently Kenya Moore, she stormed in on like a party that one of the women was having, and apparently allegedly posted pictures of her, this woman engaged in sexual acts, and paraded her around for all the people and the guests to see at this event. And it was allegedly happened during filming. So I'm just curious to like if that's going to how that plays out and if that's something that really happened. So basically I want the Real Housewives of Atlanta just to speed itself along. All right, y'all. I'm just kind of looking at some headlines to see what else is going on. So, and yeah, I heard Tracy Morgan, he vomited all over the courts at the Knicks game. Poor thing, he's been having health issues ever since he was in that really bad accident. He's had a lot of health issues. So I am wondering if it's pertaining to that. I haven't even done like I've been so busy. I haven't even gotten to like stop to read like any of these articles or anything. But oh my god, I feel for him. I definitely feel for that man. Ugh. Okay, that's a rough one. And that was another one. I didn't know that. Aubrey Plaza's, whenever she whenever at the time of her husband's death, that well, I guess that's why it's news that they were separated. And it's come out according to TMZ. It says Aubrey Plaza separated from husband before his suicide. Uh, but they were separated for a couple months, but just it looks like they've had like their marital difficulties, and it's so sad. It's like a lot of things are sad, and especially when it comes to like mental health issues. It's like you just don't know, and I don't know everything. It's just broken marriages, and I'm one of those people. Like I'm a fan of like if you can make a marriage work, and if it can work, try and make it work because it's like I feel like some people just give up too easily. I'm not saying that's the case with this one because I don't know anything about their situation at all. I don't know. I just from knowing some other people, like I've never been married before, so I don't know, but I just know I feel like some situations I have some friends where it's like I really felt like they could have put in more effort. And then they've actually come around later and said that they actually could have put in more effort. They just thought the grass is greener on the other side. But anyway, so there was that headline. And let's see here. And Kanye, I covered that too the other day. He's just still being Kanye. And this is kind of like really grossing me out at this point. And Pete Davidson's out on South Beach. It looks like he's got a new girlfriend. Her name is Elise Hewitt. So this must be brand new because yeah, because he said his newly revealed girlfriend. And I don't know anything about her. She's very I think she's a model. Let's see here. Does anyone know anything about Pete Davidson's girlfriend? It was funny 'cause didn't he make a joke recently about being, was it that he's like his basically his title or job title should just be like boyfriend or something. But yeah, let's see here. Well, good for him. We'll see how that one goes. Oh, but oh my gosh, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll have some more news and everything in entertainment. Because like I said, I'm kind of like burned out on all things Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni. I just don't have the bandwidth for it now. But I'm in the middle of getting some things set up, new projects. I've got some things coming up that I haven't been able to talk about yet, but it's exciting. And it's all part of the growth. And I'm stoked about it. Okay, y'all. So I did this for a whole 30 minutes. So like it wasn't the best. I I did what I could with what I had. So I still didn't even get the other episode uploaded onto Spotify yet because I've been struggling with that. I've been having some technical issues with and with getting that account switched over. So that's a whole nother issue in itself. So like I said again, please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, share. Um and yeah, I love you all. Thank you so much for all your support. And I am Kimberly Bright with Pop Culture Green Room. Y'all have a good night.